Welcome to Texas Hill Country and to this luxury shipping container home. This is actually a prefab model, which may be the first for the channel. It was built by Bob's Containers. There's a link down in the video description for more info. And be sure to stick around towards the end of the video because I will be doing a mini cost breakdown. But this unit has all of the bells and whistles, especially with the rooftop deck. There is a cowboy hot tub included and even a hammock. I'm then a huge fan of the layout inside and this host's interior design skills. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's now go and start the full tour. Welcome to this prefab shipping container home. I'm a huge fan of the front exterior of this property, especially with how well it blends into Texas Hill Country and this overall desert vibe, especially with those two main doors and all of the landscaping that we see throughout. To begin to go into more detail, right in front of the garage door, you can find a simple fire pit. There are also two of these artsy looking chairs and a little white table. Okay, got some nice little dancing and it's very easy to get a fire up and running, and there's plenty of privacy out here in Texas Hill Country. That's it for everything down here, so let's now go and see the rooftop deck. I'm going to walk up this lovely spiral staircase, and we have now arrived. They managed to fit a lot of amenities into a relatively small space. First up, you have a high top table with two stools. We'll move down further. You can see the sun is beginning to set there in the background, so this is definitely the area to be in towards the end of the day. You also have these two black modern Adirondack chairs and another one of those white tables. Let's go more towards the end, and you can find your cowboy tub. You can flip the faucet on very easily, and I filled the tub up with some cold water. This is definitely a great add-on to have if you're staying during one of the warmer months because it can get to be quite hot out during the summer. My favorite part of the rooftop though is definitely the hammock all the way at the end. You can grab onto the railings for support and lie down, and you can definitely fit two people here. It's super relaxing. But that's it for everything outside. I'm really pumped for you guys to see the interior, so I'll open up this door and let's now continue on with the tour. This is what the main area of the container looks like. It's comprised of your living room, the dining space, and your kitchen behind us. But we'll start off with the living room. I love all the beige and neutral colors. The kind of overall desert theme continues, and the couch is built into this woodwork, and there's plenty of reading material. But next, I'm going to slide back this door, and we'll walk into the one bedroom. The bedroom has a large queen-sized memory foam mattress that is up against the wall. There's also a ton of pillows that take up like half of the bed. Above all of that, there's then this nice piece of artwork. But as soon as you walk into the left, you'll see this dresser. You have a rounded mirror above it, a plant, and a lamp. But I want to focus in on that piece of white paper, because you can actually take it and scan this QR code. It's in partnership with this company called Minoan, and you can actually shop and purchase a lot of the items we've seen so far. It's a pretty cool concept. The link will be down below for this. Finally, in the bedroom, if we pan to the right, you'll see this big window, and this is your view when you wake up. But back in the main section, I'm now going to hone in on the dining area for a little bit. We are in Texas, so you have this neat horseshoe decoration above the table. The host also left behind this nice handwritten card for me. You know I enjoy my personal touches. And there is this camera that any guest can use. The camera ties into the guest book shown here, so definitely be sure to snag a photo if you choose to stay, and you can rifle through the guest book to see the other guests. Real quick, if we look over to the right, you can see your big garage door. I know it looks like I'm struggling a lot, but I swear it's pretty easy to get this up, and it's nice to have some easy access. Let's go and see the other half of this container home. This has your kitchen, and there are two floating shelves there on the right. They have a mixture of both decorations and also glasses, bowls, plates, and other kitchen essentials. There's also plenty of countertop space, your sink, and a little stovetop. Then over on the left, you can find all of your knives, a little speaker, and you have one of those cool retro-looking fridge and freezer units. On to the final room we go, so I'll slide back this small door next to the kitchen and let's head to the bathroom. If you look first here on the left, you have a huge bathroom sink, and if you look up, there is then this uniquely shaped bathroom mirror. I also really love the color of the floor tiling throughout. It definitely sticks to the theme of the rest of the container. And in the shower, you can find these gorgeous tiles. They're actually Spanish and Moroccan shower tiles I saw on the listing. And you have another amazing view looking out into Texas Hill Country. Thanks for watching, guys. If the container home happens to be booked for your dates, be sure to check out the same host's incredible A-frame cabin. I stayed there about 2 years ago, and it's still one of my favorite A-frame cabins to date. So I'll put a link to that full YouTube video tour and the booking information for the A-frame down in the video description. But let's now switch back to the container home to finish up with a cost breakdown.
Okay, mini cost breakdown time. So again, you can visit the link down in the video description to go to this same webpage. But I'm gonna head over to Bob's Containers, and this is their Porter model. And you can see here, it starts at $134,000. Again, starts at, but that is the baseline figure. I believe the rooftop deck, the cowboy hot tub, and the hammock, which is pretty cool. I don't think I've seen some add-ons like that before in other prefab models I have come across online. But I want to stress, very important, I do not believe that includes some of your other key expenses like furnishings, septic and well, electrical, permitting. All those come to mind. I do believe Bob's Containers has an option where they can help you with permitting for a cost. There's a lot of factors to consider here. So I think it's safe to say we're looking more in the $150,000 to $200,000 range. That's a range I'm more comfortable giving. But again, another key factor, that does not include land. I'm not sure what these owners paid for their parcel of land, and land costs can vary so dramatically across the country, across the world, to be honest, that I'm not really going to delve into that. But for just the container and everything included, I think we're looking more at the $150,000 to $200,000 range, excluding land. So I hope you guys found this to be helpful. I am really trying in 2023 to ask more hosts that are open to sharing, what the cost was to build the Airbnb, because trust me, I see the comments. It's the #1 comment by far on all my videos is the cost to build these places. So I am going to try and do this more often. But thanks again for watching, everyone. Leave a like, leave a comment down below if you found the cost breakdown to be helpful. And I will see you very soon for another Airbnb tour.